So guys, Merry Christmas. Today's Christmas Day, obviously, and I just wanted to do a Q&A Christmas special, answer some of the major questions, what we got planned for the next year, and yeah, just some of the questions you asked. So yeah, just wanted to thank everybody for the support for whole of this year. Hopefully next year is going to be a huge year. And yeah, I just wanted to come on and say thanks to everybody that supported me. And yeah, let's just get into the quick questions. So the first question I got was, what do I do New Year's resolutions? Do I have any New Year's resolutions? And what are my goals for 2024? So I don't personally have any New Year's resolutions. I think the statistics like 96% of people don't stick to them. So mine start now. Mine start in the week. I build the habits. I don't try and start a set thing on the 1st of January. But yeah, the goals for 2024 is continue to grow this channel, hopefully help as many people as possible, improve my trading. I want to get more funding. Obviously, I'm in the process of doing funding currently, but I'm going to go for another funded account to combine along with that, which I'll be showing you on this channel. And yeah, continue with the fitness that I've been doing. And yeah, just keep growing this YouTube channel, keep helping as many people as possible, grow the free community so we can offer free value, show the real side of trading, and hopefully I can document all the highs and the lows on this channel so that, so that people can benefit from this. And yeah, that's the main goal. Main goal is continue growing the YouTube channel, keep the fitness regime up, eat clean, and grow my trading, build my accounts, and hopefully, like I said, I can document it and show you this throughout next year. The next question I got was, what was my biggest breakthrough this year? What was my biggest lesson that I learned? And 100%, and what I would say to you, which has helped me, is just taking action. And perfection prevents progression. A lot of the times at the start of 2023, I want to do that. And even the previous years, I'd be like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And I'd look and research how to do it. I'd look at other people that are doing it, but I wouldn't actually take the action. So, I wouldn't pay for the funding because I'd be like, what happens if I fail it? Or I wouldn't start up the YouTube. For a while, I wanted to start up this channel, but I would always talk myself out of it. Oh, I'm not ready to do this. Or, you'd always come up with some excuse. But this year, I took the action, gone for the funding, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I'll keep redoing it and learn from it, which I can document and tell everyone. Obviously, I'm looking to do some more funding in January with a different company. So hopefully I can show you that as well. And setting up, just taking action. Same with the gym, going to the gym and, building those habits. It's the long-term gratification always wins. And I think it's important that you take action on the things you do. And that's what I've done this year. And hopefully into next year, continue with that momentum. But 100%, and trading wise, the biggest breakthrough was just sticking to the strategy, accepting that losing isn't bad. In my mind, I'm always a very competitive person. So it's hard to lose because you think if you've lost, then you're not doing well. But actually, if you're losing and you're taking the correct trades, if you take a perfect trade, it's exactly a perfect setup and it loses, that's a good trade. The loss doesn't matter. The monetary amount doesn't matter. It's the process, not the outcome. If I executed the trade, did the process correctly, and it was a perfect trade, the outcome doesn't really matter, and a lot of the time, if you do the correct habits and you take the correct trades, you're going to be up long term if you've got a good strategy and a good edge and good psychology. So 100% taking action, not always searching for perfection. You're always trying to improve, but I would sit there and watch videos a lot, and as much as it's good to get the knowledge and improve, I'd do hours of study. I wouldn't actually practically try and move forward with it. So 100%, that's been the biggest breakthrough this year. The next question is, how hard is it to become a consistent trader? And the reason why I've got this, I think, because a lot of people have asked me this, because they might have a good month and a bad month, but consistency is extremely tough in whatever you do, whether business, whether it's a sport, whether you're an athlete, whether you're in any business. To stay at the top and stay consistent is always difficult. And don't get me wrong, it is extremely tough. Trading is one of the hardest businesses. It's easy to set up, it's easy to start, but in terms of staying consistent, controlling your emotions, there's no other business in the world that you can be wrong, which no one likes to be wrong, and when you're wrong, you can lose money, which no one likes to lose money. So it can be tough, but it's definitely doable. I'm still progressing. I know lots of people that are ahead of me. I'm probably ahead of some other people, but you're all on your own journey in a way. You're all progressing at different rates. You need to stop comparing yourself to other people because that can bring you down. If you look at someone that's like my age or your age and they're like so much further ahead, that can sometimes demotivate you and you can get, oh, why am I not here? We're all on our own path. We're all learning. We're all improving. And that's why I think community is so important, which is why I've got this free community, because when you're around like-minded people that get what you're trying to do, trying to push you forward, you understand, you're not around people that are negative about whatever you're doing, it can massively help you progress. So yeah, I think it's so important that you're around like-minded people in order to get consistency, because anyone can have a good month, anyone can have a bad month, but they're not always necessarily bad. Consistency's long-term, and you've got to make sure you have a proven strategy. You know exactly what you're doing. You have the data to back up your strategy, and you know why you're entering. You can explain to someone your trading plan. And then you've got to, over time, through experience, when I've been losing 6 trades in a row, at the time I thought, oh, I'm in this massive hole, how am I going to get out of this? But then when you realize, when you have your 3, 4, 5 trades losses in a row, when you come out the other side, when that happens again, you've experienced it. So in order to get consistent, it also comes with experience, and that you can't buy. You have to just go through time, money, and just improve, and you'll get there. I mean, some people might achieve it quicker, some people might take longer. Like I said, you're on your own journey. So just be around the like-minded people, control your environment, make sure you're around people that are wanting you to do well, rooting for you to do well, and have a set strategy. Learn the information, control your emotions, gain the experience, and you're going to improve slowly but surely, and then over time you'll gain consistency. The next question was how to deal with negative people. So whether they're negative about what you're doing or whether they're just negative in general. The way I would deal with that is, and this is what I've done a lot this year, is I've really filtered out the group of people I want to be around and the people that I want to be around. And there's no issues between me and the other people, but sometimes people grow and drift apart, and it's not necessarily bad. So it's important to control your environment, because like I said, trading is extremely tough, and if you're around people that are negative about it, don't understand what you're doing, they sort of talk bad about it, it's not necessary, it's not needed, it's not going to be constructive for you to move forward. You need real people that are going to tell you this is wrong, this is right, but you also need people that are understanding and want you to do well and rooting for you to do well. So it's important that don't cut ties with people, but just distance yourself. And that's what I'm going to continue doing to 2024. Got a tight-knit group of people, and obviously got the community of the guys in our group that are all rooting for each other, and just control that environment and be focused. I just watched the Anthony Joshua fight. He beat Wallin, or whatever his name is, Wallin, and he was so locked in, he was so focused, and that's what he was saying, like, all the negative people talking about him, saying he can't do this, he can't do that, or he's not good enough. It infiltrates your mind. So you need to be around people in whatever business you're in that are going to be constructive, going to uplift you, tell you when you're doing something wrong, but also back you and support you. So I think it's important just to distance yourself from the people that are negative. It can be difficult, especially if you're friends for a long time, but don't fall out, but just distance yourself. Make sure you have a good, because you are the sum of the 5 people you hang around. So if you're around negative people talking bad about it, it's going to infiltrate your mind, and you're going to end up probably struggling. So get around like-minded people. That's why I've got this channel. That's why I've got people in the community, that I'm in the free community, just to be around people that want the same thing and want everyone to succeed. They post their wins, we post our losses, but we're there for each other. And that's what I want to build, something where we've got a group of people that are so solid and can all help each other. So the way I would deal with it is I wouldn't cause an argument or anything like that. Just distance yourself and make yourself unavailable, and be around the like-minded people that are rooting for you. And if you don't have that, like I said, we've got the free community, that hundreds of people in this group that are supportive of each other. So that's what I would say. You are the product of you're the sum of the 5 people you hang around. So make sure you're around the correct people that want you to do well. How do I deal with losing periods? I get that a lot. How do I come out and stay positive during your losing periods? And the way I would deal with this is understanding, is the losing period down to my strategy? Is it down to just a sequence of probability that the strategy is just having a losing period? That's quite natural. If you look at any prop firm or any hedge fund or any high 6-7 figure trader, they take losses. Losses aren't bad, like I said before. So I would firstly identify, is the losing period down to my strategy? Did I take perfect trades, it just happened to lose? And if so, I just continue executing. I've got the confidence in the data that backs up that I know my strategy works, and I'm confident in executing those trades. So I just have to stay neutral. If I'm winning or losing, I try to remain as neutral as possible and execute the trades as I know I should. If I'm losing and I reflect, I think these aren't even part of my strategy, then there's more cause for concern, because why am I taking rogue trades? Is it because I'm emotional? Is it because I want to make money and I'm feeling I haven't placed a trade for a couple of days? Or is it that I'm just not patient and not waiting for clear signs, clear entries? So you need to identify, firstly, are you down or are you losing? And if you're losing monetary wise, but your strategy is perfect, you've just had a losing streak, nothing wrong with that. You need to just stay consistent with your strategy. And if you've got an edge, you keep executing that, it'll play out. If you're losing because you're just taking bad trades, they're not even part of your strategy, you need to fix this. You need to have a clear rules. Write it down on a piece of paper, write it down on your laptop, what you need to see before you enter. For me, come to a key level, I'm looking for key levels, I'm looking for reversals or trend continuations, I'm looking for changes of trend on the lower time frames to back up my sentiment on the higher time frames, and I have all that I know exactly to a T. If someone asks me, I can tell them straight away exactly what I'm doing. And you need to, once you've got your clear strategy, you just got to execute it. Got to make sure it's got the data to back it up, that you know you're trading something that works, and yeah, just execute your strategy. And whether that, if you don't have it, people say, where do I learn strategy? You can learn it online. There's a lot of stuff online on free on YouTube, but if not, pay for a community. I did. It's a bit, again, about taking action. I put that off for a year. I'm not going to pay. I don't want to lose 80 quid a month. But I wasn't losing 80 quid a month, 80 pounds a month. I was paying that to improve, and I did improve. So you know where you are on your journey, but the way I'd come out of losing periods is identifying whether it's a good trade, bad trade, and if you're going to lose, you're going to have losing periods. That's what people have to understand in trading. Losing isn't always bad. So if it's part of your strategy, just keep executing your trades. If you're losing because your strategy, you haven't took anything to do with your strategy, any trades, you need to be disciplined and make sure you stick and have self-control to stick to the strategy that you know works. Lastly, what is my favorite currency pair to trade? I personally like trading pound. I trade three currency pairs, but pound's probably my favorite, because I trade London 8 o'clock when it opens. I'm at the charts ready. There's a lot of volatility. I like the price action on it, and yeah, it can be volatile, but I like the opportunities that it can present. But yeah, that's probably my favorite currency pair to trade. So yeah, there were pretty much a lot of the questions I'll answer today. Obviously, I had quite a few, but I want to have quite quick fire questions. But yeah, once again, I want to say thank you for the support for this whole year. We started the channel, we started properly in June, late June. So to get to where we are, 2.4 thousand subscribers as we talk, I'm so appreciative, honestly. And hopefully next year I can keep providing as much value as possible, share my highs and lows, which can help people. People can hopefully relate to me, you know, trying to achieve in this business. And yeah, just want to say, honestly, it means a lot, the support, the comments, and hope everyone has a really good Christmas. Spend it with your loved ones and your family. And yeah, hopefully we'll all succeed in 2024. And yeah, have a good one, guys, and thanks for the support. See you in the next video.